love, peace, positive energy, and all that good shit. I had to get out here. I'm gonna say it once again. I love the rain. Sickness or no sickness or whatever, the big kid in me just has to be in it. So usually if I was not under the weather, I would be standing out in the rain. But this is the closest I can get to it. So I'm about to go and get to it. And dry these streets. Just circle around a few times while the wind is blowing to take it in. You know, watch the state get rinsed down. Kind of like that market did. Ooh, we showed it. Yeah, you out here, please, once again, be careful and cautious. Head on the swivel. Use your blinkers. How about that? Use your blinkers. Give yourself some space, because these roads is slippery as hell because they haven't been wet like this in a while. So, please, do everybody a favor. Give some space and use them damn blinkers. You got what I mean? Shorty. Other than that, enjoy. Let me cut that down just a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just out and about, you know, reflecting on some conversation I had yesterday with Burpees and Convo. Dropped like a damn near an hour video of just me talking and conversating about what has been going on for the past few days, past week, actually, pretty much. I'm bad with time, but hey, I'll get better one day. But until then, just bear with me. But yeah, it's been a lot. It's been cool, but it's been a lot. It's put me in a place different than I've ever been before. So I have to take what's around me, information, and myself. You know what I mean? So we'll get into that. Just be careful out here. Be watchful. Be mindful. You know, you don't want to be going too fast. You don't want to be going too fast. If you're late, your ass already late. You feel me? Out here moving too fast, you late for something, and you know I'm gonna just go a little faster. I got it. I know how to drive. Everybody know how to drive till your ass start hydroplaning. And then you got to figure out which direction to turn your damn wheels, because you spinning and swerving and turning in the circle, and you ain't doing no dance. You heard me? Laughing and joking, but I am so serious. I've seen it many times. Lose your mind. Yeah, just be cool. Take your time. Pace yourself. You got somewhere to be. You got something to do. You got to whatever. Leave early. Hey, imagine that. Leave early. Be early to whatever it is that you got to go do. You'll save you a lot of grief. Because once your vehicle touch something, you can't take it back. That's a done deal, shorty. That is a done deal. So, hey, just a word of advice. You know what I mean? You can heed it if you want, or not. But best believe, if you don't and something happens, these words will come back to you. And play in your head like, that mother sucker. You know what I mean? And also too, even if you in a piece in a part of the state, the city, or whatever, that was thunder or some heavy wind. Thunder. If it's not pouring down, everything still applies, because you got the wind, you got the rain, but then you got the wind too pushing you. So that's another factor. You got wet streets, greasy streets, wind. Yeah, that's a recipe for oh man. You don't want no oh man. You dig me? So, other than that, I hope everybody's having a beautiful, blessed day. And chillaxing if you're off. You don't have to be out here. I'm the one that talking because I'm out here. Just stay off the streets. This is some parental shit. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm just saying. And don't be blowing through no damn yellow lights. It can save you a lot of grief, shorty. Don't blow through them. Don't blow through them today. You know what I mean? And while you at a light, please count you three Mississippis. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. At least, and then take off. Count that throughout the day while you out there. And watch how many people slide past a light. And that could be you. Sometimes you can come to intersections and you don't see a person that's timing a light, or that's just I'm gonna slide through here because they think they right, and y'all both be stuck together. And I don't want that for nobody. You dig me? For nobody. Everybody to go home the way they left, safe, in one piece, unscathed. You hear me? And them damn canals is filling up. And I didn't get to get out here while it was really pouring down. But they said that the OC, shit, they on storm watch from 11 to 3, so in the next hour, it's supposed to really pop off. And I'm like, if it's supposed to really pop off, then what was that earlier that was blowing everything in the neighborhood? All you hear is people, house stuff falling over. Bloop, blap, bloop, blap, bloop. Yeah. A good old-fashioned rinse down. Yeah. Other than that, man, yeah, if you ain't got the word, I haven't been feeling good. It's the sickness, got the kids, that's a big ass pond or little lake, or whatever you want to call that shit. As many times I passed through here, I have never really looked over there like that. Okay, haven't had the time. Interesting. I like looking around, nosy driving, and even though you drive the same paths often, look and try to find something that you haven't found. Yeah, I do. Yeah, got the kids changing weather and the kids back to school cold, bug, whatever you want to call it. Got me some medicine. Take these mugs for the next week. Knock it out, because I don't do sick well. And so I had a few days I didn't want to. Think about getting the house painted black and white. Sweetie wasn't lying. A lot of people got black and white houses now. It didn't make no sense to me to work out, to sweat and just compound the situation. I'd rather just get it done and get it out of me. I can stop taking this medication and get that out of my system as fast as possible and get back to it. Because the more time passes by, though this was out of my hand, but the more time passes by, I think, well, for myself, it gets harder to get back to what it is that you're doing, back into your routine. I'm not made that way. So that's why I said, for me, for somebody else, it may be not a problem. Like, oh, just jump right back into it. I gotta be motivated. I'm motivated, but it just takes more. So I'm sure I'm not the only person that's like that. So I'm speaking to us. And for those who don't, okay, congratulations, you built different. Beautiful thing. So yeah, and soon I'm supposed to be going back to down to LAX, get my bus ride on. Go get those funds. And I heard they extended their contract for that damn people mover. They just keep pushing it back. Boy, big business and money is crazy, shorty. Get that money. And to think about it, I was only supposed to be there a year. It's been it's about to go on 3 years. Funny how time works. I can turn this off, man, for a hot second. I ain't been in my car so long like that. I forgot the damn controls. I use my windshield wiper. And get re-familiar. Go and get that spot, dog. It seems like that's what you want. That's another thing. If you see a mofo want to zip and zoom, let them. They want to get past you and all that, let them. Because all you're going to do is just aggravate the situation even more. Get yourself out the mix. Because they want to be Mario Andretti around this motherfucker. Go on, let them. You know what I mean? Go on, let them. Let them do their thing. They gon' let me get past you, zip zoom, aggravating them more, and then they gonna shoot and do some dumb shit, and it's gonna put some people in the mix. It's amazing to me how no matter what neighborhood you at, it almost seems like every block has that one house that's just like, well, you don't want to cut nothing, you don't want to paint nothing, you don't want to do anything to your house or yard or something? Or am I tripping? That's just my observation. Seems like it. And if it's not every block, every other block. Definitely in the neighborhood, you got 2 or 3 people that's just like on some F it. F this stuff. So, yeah, I just wanted to get out here and be in it, as well as just drop some information and words of positivity, something to listen to that'll help you out in this craziness. So if you're late, you're already late, shorty. You can't take that time back. You can't make up for it. You dig me? Oh man, it's nice and peaceful. It's a peaceful thing. In case you're looking for something, if you have the time, just take you a solo drive, a solo creep. Man, they Halloweened out. Jesus Christ, that's Halloween overdose. I guess it's safe to say that they really into the weenie. Halloweenie, whatever. Y'all some Halloweenies. Yeah. Something else. So, yeah, that. Oh, well, you know, I was checking out, if you didn't know, didn't hear anything, they had a hell of a liquidation in the markets. $19 plus something billion was wiped out of the market. Just, yeah. Lots and lots of speculations about whatever. Still don't change the fact that it happened. And there were some words of caution that was put out. But some didn't take it. I took it. I took it and took half of my shit out just to give me options. I see there's a lot of people behind me, and since I'm out here lollygagging, might as well let the people rock on. You don't need to hold them up. A lot of people got wiped out, and the blockchain backer, he didn't say exactly what it was, but just something wasn't right, and something did happen. $19 plus billion worth of something happened, and people lost their everything. Just cut it short, lost everything. Now, in that losing everything, they was using leverage, and I heard a little bit more information about this leverage, how, what exactly what they're doing with this leverage. And with that leverage, you're borrowing money. You have money, but you're borrowing it. You borrowing money with your money. So it was people taking out anywhere between like $100 to $500 of leverage. And the way it is that it's for every $1 that you put up, you're borrowing $100 to $500 of money to leverage. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of gamble. And so I said before, if you doing that shit and you win, woo, you win. You know what I mean? You win, shorty, you win. But when you lose, they say some people have a couple people took their lives. Can't deal. That gamble was too much. Was too much, ladies and gentlemen. Leveraging $1 to $500 per dollar that you put up. That's a lot. And the other thing that I was listening to is that due to the fact that it's digital, it's on the market, it's transparent, this money and what have not, the market and the people, they can see this leverage, and they need to get that shit up out of Dodge, to make the market right, I guess. And that's what they call it, a flush. And they flushed the hell out the market. They flushed the hell out the market. And that's a beautiful water sprinkler thingy. Fountain. Yeah, they flushed the hell out of it. And it was nothing that could have been done about it. Gambling. That's crazy. That is crazy work, shorty. Good and great thing about what it is that I'm invested in is that technically I really didn't have to take no money out, because it was a real world asset, a real world utility, something that solves problems. It's in effect. And it dropped down, but it ain't going to zero, not at all. But I took money out to give me options, to have something out here put it into a stable coin, which is exactly what the word is, stable. So as the market did what it did and start to up and down that crazy, it was just frozen in time. What I took out. I took it out so I can have something. I took it out so that trying to see what this market is going to actually do. Is it going to continue to go on a bull run, or is the bull run over? If the bull run is over, I have a nice chunk of dinero to buy more assets of what I already have, as well as accumulate other stuff that I wanted and didn't have the funds. Well, I had the funds for it, but I want to continue to top off the stuff that I already had. So it gave me options, and that's a good thing. Did I want to lose my position in the stuff that I invested in? No, but I still got stuff in there, and I got stuff out here. So with that, I'm blessed that I didn't invest in no what they call shit coins. Ain't got no utility, ain't got no use case. It's here because this person over here said that shit is popular. That's it. I'm blessed because unlike the last time, I was able to pull out some shit and still have significant standing within as well. So if it goes down, which I'm kind of hoping that it does, because I wanna buy shit at the super duper low, and even when it dipped down, could have made purchases then, but it was low, but it wasn't that low for me. I want bottom out prices. And on some of the exchanges where some coins, popular crypto, low, you couldn't even buy it because the goddamn exchanges was a lot of traffic. They was down for whatever reason they want to say. Too much traffic, blah blah blah, and they saying that it might be an investigation on a couple of exchanges. Like, no, what's the problem? So I was blessed in the fact that I have a broker, a free broker at that. Caleb and Brown. It was no issue with pulling a lump sum of money out. No issues whatsoever. Now, if it costs to pull your money out, they gotta get broke off and do a transaction. It's cool. That's fine. But I didn't want to go back in right immediately because I'm still unsure what it's going to do. So I'm keeping my ear open and my eyes open on who's talking and what's happening in these markets, and watching those lines. So until I'm sure, then I won't make a move. When I'm sure, then I'll make a move. It's either go ahead and pull it out and do whatever I'm going to do with it, all the way out, handle some business, or I'll re-enter and just keep a little bit out for taxes, because I did sell off, so make sure I'm covered. So blessed in that aspect as well. The more time passes by, feeling better. I see you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Feeling better of the decision that I made and the action that I took. this is a good thing. Nice setup. Nice setup. So, hey. And I don't want to keep jumping in, jumping out, because those are taxable events. Every time that you, not when you put in, but every time you pull out, that's a taxable event. So I'm not going to put in and be like, oh shoot, it's going back down. Pull out, that's another taxable event. And I could just be sure, like seeing that, hey, okay, it's really on because these different factors are all lining up. Russell 2000, it's a small cap situation, but for some reason, this thing is very important. It's called the breadth, and that's BREADTH, I believe, something like that. Breadth, and when that pops, then it pops with a few other things as well. But that's a very important factor, and that mug really hasn't been doing it. And gold been going up. Silver been going up. I think that shit hit an all-time high in the longest time ever. So something, gotta wait till the real smoke clears and wait. And even though it's like, hey, they say it's money to be made when there's blood in the streets, and that was a lot of blood in the street. Me personally, I think the people who made the most money is the people who had some insight. Yeah, they made out like a fat rat. Y'all walking in the rain in the park with your dogs with no umbrella? All right, that's what's up. Peace. I have some money, but I don't have their money. Be doing all that. But if it does go back up, and I mean convincingly, like it's on, then I will put back in. And even though I will be taxed at a higher bracket because it's short-term gain versus long-term. Long-term is 12 months or greater. 12 months or less is short-term, so you tax at the highest rate, however that goes with your tax bracket, your income bracket, or something to that effect. But it's talking about 37%, shall we? But if I could put something in, let's just throw out a number. If I could put in 100, 200 grand and get 6 to 8 off of it, and then pay taxes and really wind up with like 4. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Because that just gives me much more to play with. Moving it around. Putting it in sound situation. Is that an electric armored car? I would rather have a gas-powered armored car. You're taking this electric thing, they stick to that mug and just short that mug. Blah! Anyway, distracted. Yeah, I would do that. So you put like 100 in, get 5, 6, get taxed, bring back 4. So that's more than double. Take home. Yeah, I'll do that. Would I more rather the bull run just happen without the black swan event, because that's what they call that unpredictable event pops off. Bada bing. Hell yeah, because I was set. I had a few things that was long term. There was long-term tax bracket and the tax bracket, so I was looking at anywhere between 0 to 20% taxes. So it's either 0, 15, 20, or it's 5, 10, 20. Something like that. Don't quote me, but it's something right. It's low. So I was good to go. Go to sleep looking at predictions that I got on this tracker every night. Mm-hmm. Yep. But it's okay. We're gonna make this work. Like I say, this is a different position for me. A position I've never been in before like this. Nerve-wracking, and it feels good at the same time because I know that I know that I am doing something very worthwhile. I am doing something that is building a better tomorrow for me and my family. And mistakes are going to be made along the way, and that's mistakes can be made along the way in anything that you do, especially if you're new to it. But I'm sure there's a lot of keys to figuring that out, and one is don't repeat shit. Learn from them. Log that shit in your head, and log it in. And keep it pushing. This is I got goals in here. I got destinations. And by all means, I'm going to get there. And follow your mind, your intuition, your whatever you want to call it. Your inner voice. The voice is not inner, it's outer. However you look at it, you get what I'm saying. And rock on. See them seconds? Parlay. They hit the comments, y'all. Safe and sound. Man, I love this weather. I'm sure most of the world call it gloomy, but I call it beautifulness. Yeah. Out with your puppy too. Hey, it's a brother. All right now. All right now. Yo, plug it right here, and well, this journey has come to a conclusion. I'm gonna sit here and take in this ambiance and the sounds. Let me pause that. Okay, take a long time to pause. That sound. I love all this, but yeah. So blessed in a lot of ways. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So that said, this is not financial advice, and I'm no financial advisor. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Don't let what has transpired scare you. As everybody say, do your research. I'm not no hell of a researcher, but I do look into things. I do listen. I do watch. Very, very watchful. And your deep dives or your dive and investigation into or research into whatever. Everybody's, I'm sure, looks different. Some similarities or whatever. You can always put it in categories of people, whatever. But however yours look, don't let it scare you out. And my thought is that's what they want. So don't come in here gambling like them people playing with that leverage. And also too, that leverage is fucking as they say, free money, other people's money. But I gotta look into it more. But I believe you get a percentage off of this shit. So it's like, well, whatever. I don't know what happens to. I think some people it's other people's money and some is borrowed money. So if you borrow on this money and you leveraging and getting $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 per your every $1, you lose. You gonna be in debt forever. Yikes. So now it's like you're forced to keep playing this leverage game to try to catch up, hoping that you won't get wiped out in the process again, just to get that other stuff back. And bump that. I'm owning assets outright. I'm not playing no games. I'm not I'm owning it outright. It's my asset. And that's not to say that something's wrong with ETFs and all that stuff, but owning a hard asset myself. Which I heard of ETFs is good too. ETF is basically like a basket of different stuff. So you can have 3, 2, 5 different stuff in this basket. ETF, exchange traded fund. It's not a bad thing. But you don't own the asset itself. You just own like a paper version or something like that. You know, it's written down like money. You know, the paper version of some funds or whatever. And I'm probably not saying it correctly, but you'll get the gist of it if you listen and you hear people like, oh, that's what he was talking about. I'd rather have the asset, the hard asset itself. It gives me more options. And getting it all together, this new financial system, and you can start borrowing against your. Actually, people are already doing it too, but I hear a lot of people say it's kind of shaky. They haven't figured everything out yet, type of whatever. But borrowing against your asset. So then therefore you still hold your asset, you borrow against it and recover it. But I'm not doing no borrowing either. Nah. Just keeping it simple. And I see people and hear people, oh man, you can move it faster and do the. Yeah, I hear you. But I would love to make money faster, but I also too like to be able to sleep. I like moving around without no headache, because you're worried and all that shit. Nah, just keep it simple, move it at a pace, because regardless if it's the rabbit or the tortoise, they both cross the finish line. So with that said, ride her out. Yada bang, and we all know how it go. While you up and out there, you dig what I'm saying? Speak to somebody, even in the rain. Say, hey, how you doing? You a little wet? For sure, because you never know how that's going to change your life or their life. You dig what I'm saying? Drop some PE on their head. Bloop, bloop. If it comes back, it's Bombay. If it don't, it's okay. You have done your piece and your part to change this world one person and one situation at a time, and that's all you can do, and that's all right or respect of you. Play your part, do your thing. Just get out here and get this money, man. I couldn't help myself. I greatly appreciate all you guys. Much love. We're still popping in here. We're still growing. Got a community and a family up in here that we can share stuff, you know, and let each other know that we're not the only ones. That's nice. It's nice. So be careful. Be blessed out there in these streets. It's wet and it's slippery. Gone. And I'm still here, and you know how I go. I ain't cutting shit, so where the button at? It bees.